Hello everybody, and welcome to another MX Bikes video. And today, guys, we got a little bit of a different style of video. I raced in the Mxgp NA MX2 class race today. It was my first time ever doing a quote-unquote pro. Kind of cringe, but honestly, you know what? It's pro, so stop it. Quote-unquote pro race. Outdoors. My first time ever doing it, even attempting to do it. I did a preseason race, but I don't really count that. But yeah, first time ever attempting to qual, and we qualified. And so today I'm going to be going over what happened, how I did. This is the track right here. I forgot what it was called, but it's, I don't know. It's somewhere across the Pacific Ocean or something like that. I don't know. It's pretty mountainous. And if you didn't know MX Bikes physics, they don't like the mountains. So it was an interesting race. Yeah, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stick to the end of the video, guys. I really would appreciate it. Yeah, let's get right into it. So let's get into Moto 1 here. I'm going to be using some footage from REAPERDOC'S stream. Thank you so much, REAPERDOC, for letting me use this, first of all. And then second of all, just streaming it, because, guys, Reaper doesn't have to do this. He's doing it because he loves it, dude. He loves the community. He decided, you know what, I'm not going to race. I'm gonna cast for people to watch. So that's sick. Yeah, so start here with the start of Moto 1. I had like a wide gate, if I remember correctly. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do what I do on Paletta, on club. I'm just gonna wait for everyone to eat poop. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I did. And honestly, I didn't get a terrible start.
All right, boys. Here we go. Here is the gate drop. Looks like Yorks has a really good start here. Oh, everyone is just going to go down. It's going to be Neon. I see Will Ballard up there. Squid. Will Ballard is now down. I see Caden, Panda, Pipples in there. I see Sparks in there.
It wasn't great, though. And then in, like, the second corner, ran into a dude, got up. I was probably, what, 25th, 24th? I was way back, dude. And I was getting a little bit stressed out. All right, I was like, whoa. I'm about to get last right now. I mean, those are the thoughts going through my head. Fairly similar to my first Supercross race. I remember my first heat race. I'm pretty sure I got last in that heat race, and I mean, I was like 30 seconds behind the dude in like 18th, but it was bad. And it's not because I can't ride the pace. It's just because mentally, I just, for whatever reason, felt like I shouldn't be in the race. Felt like I couldn't run the pace for whatever reason. But anyway, I snapped out of that really quickly. And tried to battle a little bit with some guys. Worked my way up a little bit.
Troy John fans will be good to know he's in that 18th position, right? There's Marco, Chase, Ivan. There's Trojan. Trojan moving up in that top 15 situation here.
I think I may have gotten in the top 20 for a little bit. Maybe went down. And then kind of settled in like 22nd place. 21st, 22nd place. Right outside the points.
Our boy Trojan holding down that 22nd spot just outside of the points. Looks like points are within striking distance, too. Love to see Trojan get some points here.
I had no goal coming into this at all. My goal was to get top 20, I guess. That was kind of what my thought was, but it was so last minute that I was just initially just wanting to qualify. So once I made it, I was like, I don't know what's about to happen right now, but yeah, stayed around probably 22nd, and that was really where I was the entire time. But then I kind of faded a little bit, I think, towards the end. I think within the last 10 minutes. I was back in like 25th, 24th. I had a few unfortunate events with some other riders. So I was sitting back there and I was like, dude, this is a bad moto. And then came down to about 5 minutes left. I think I was back in 22nd, 21st. And people were leaving, bro. Everyone was retiring. They knew they weren't going to get points. They were so far back. So towards the end of the race, I was like the only dude that hadn't retired as far back as I was. Like, there was no one behind me. I was basically in last place, you could say, but yeah, that ended up being like, I don't even know, 19th, I think it was.
Troy John's going to come across in 19th. Let's go, Troy Sif. Let's go, Troy. Let's go, Troy Sif. Let's go, Troy.
So, oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, I finished 19th. A lot of people retired. But you know what? I was like, you know what? This is fine. You know, I didn't ride too bad. You know, top 20. Was it the most deserved top 20? Not really, but whatever. But the weirdest thing was, during the race, I was having these weird issues I was not having in qualifying, and the bike just, it was getting a lot more pobobo than normal, dude. And it also just felt slow, especially around the corners. I couldn't really get it to lean over. I didn't understand why. I was confused, and it turns out I ran 3 gallons of gas in my tank during that race. Now, I didn't know how much gas to run. I asked the chat before. Everyone's saying it in liters. All right, they're like 12, 13 liter. I'm like, I don't know what that means, bro. I'm from America, little bro. So I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I put 3 gallons in that boy, and that's why I rode so bad. Because when I got done, I went to the pits. I had 1.5 gallons left, dude. I went through half a tank. I could have started at 1.5 gallons, been really low on fuel. I had a really light bike for basically the entire moto, and I still would have been fine. So I was like, dude, I just sold the bag right there. But I learned my lesson. We get into Moto 2. And, yeah, I get a much better start in Moto 2.
Here we go, Moto 2, boys. Let's go. I'm talking about my finances. Wait, no, Wavo. I love you, Wavo. Oh, Chief. Chief. Oh, man, I don't want to say his name. Chief Queef. Thank you. Troy had such a good start. Troy, don't throw, Troy.
And honestly, I just felt confident. I was like, you know what? We got less gas. There's no excuses this time, dude. We just got to go for it. And I was going for it, dude.
Sparks up there again. Tyler up there. Troy's up front. What a W start for Troy Sif.
I was going for it. I was in like 12th. I was in 11th.
Troy in 11th now. Let's go, Troy. Let's go, Troy. Let's go.
I was up to like 9th. And then I even got up to 5th, dude. I was in 5th place. All right. I was sweating. Okay. I was sweating profusely, ladies and gentlemen. And what happens when you sweat profusely is you make some mistakes.
Troy John. Hold on, boys. Is that a Troy John? Is that a Troy? Troy. No, Troy. No.
Yeah, so what you just witnessed right there was the Trojan the Chokester moment. I think that's the last time I crashed the entire race, which is pretty funny. I got really mad at myself. I said some choice words that obviously would not have flown on camera on YouTube, but I was just like, what am I doing? Like, I was in 5th. I was riding fine. Did I have the speed to be in 5th? No, but I don't know. Maybe I could have hung with them for a few laps, and then that would have given me the gap to be comfortably in, you know, 7th, 8th, 9th. But yeah, ended up fading way back. I think all the way back to 15th. I was kind of in the trenches, but then I was kind of working my way up.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see if Sparks can get around Troy. It won't work unless you have a numpad, by the way. Sparks is going to go down, lose a spot to Casanova. That is Chief down right there as well. Troy's going to make up another position there. Man, if Troy could hold on to this would be a heck of a video for him.
15th, they went back to 16th, went up to 14th, 13th, 12th, and slowly as the moto went on, I kept creeping down the leaderboard, and I was like, dude, I could get a top 10 right now, dude. Like, this is crazy.
Troy knocking on the door of a top 10, currently in a top 10 position right now. Let's go, Troy.
First race, first time ever doing outdoors. I was like, hey, let's do it, dude.
Take a look at Troy here. Currently sitting in a 10th position, 9th position right now. Looking like he's in a solid position to get himself a top 10. This would be a huge win for Troy.
And I focused up. Again, I didn't crash a single time towards the end of the moto. And yeah, was battling with Tyler a little bit, battling with a take from TGR. Followed him for like 4 laps in a row. It was like crazy. I was in 10th, he was in 9th, and or maybe I was in 11th. I don't even remember. I was just following him. I was taking his lines, following him. And I was just in a flow, dude. I don't even know what it was. I just felt good. The track was coming easy. I wasn't pushing it too hard. I really at no point ever really pushed it super duper hard. I was probably pushing about 85% maybe at the hardest, because I just didn't want to go down. This track, it was so easy to go down. I'm not good enough to stay up. Like, these dudes are pushing 100% up front and they just never go down. I don't know how they do that, but yeah, ended up staying in there. I think some people might have rage quit. Maybe people went down. I don't even know. But I ended up getting in 9th place, and there was 1 lap left. And Tyler J, someone that I've raced before, pretty fast dude. I mean, I think he's ridden all the Mxgp races, if not most of them, and he's placed pretty well in them. So I was like, all right, this dude knows what he's doing. We're just gonna have to defend, and I defended until basically the end.
In 8th, next should be Troy John. Here we go. We got Tyler J and Troy. This is a battle for... Oh, my. Tyler gets to the inside of Troy. That was a good pass. Tyler J makes the pass right there at the end on Troy for 9th place. Troy is going to get a top 10. Let's go, Troy.
And then he got me. And I was fine with it because it's a top 10 still. You know, we got 10th place. That was freaking nuts, dude. I honestly don't know how I did it. I think there was some luck involved, but honestly, I think the biggest thing is consistency. And that's something I've been talking about, dude. I've been saying this for a long time. It's like a broken record. You know, I cannot run a qual time, but man, oh man, can I sit down and run 30 minutes of solid laps, all right? They're not going to be the quickest laps, but I'm not going to fall, dude. I mean, you better bite your bottom doll or I'm not going to fall. So that felt good to do. I think definitely as far as when I race this in the future, if I can. It's probably going to be a while. Obviously, I don't get out of class early every day, but I got pretty lucky. And lucky that Doc even messaged me, because if he never messaged me, I never would have even known that NA was tonight. I mean, it's been on Wednesdays, so surprise to me. I went for it. We qualled. We did pretty good, considering. I think a top 10 is, for where I'm at in this game, that's pretty good. But yeah, this video was kind of jumbled, kind of crazy. I said a lot of things. I talked really fast. Maybe didn't even understand a single word I said. It's fine, dude. I appreciate you guys for watching, for hitting that like button, hit that sub button. Yeah, I think tomorrow we're going to do episode 7 of the Road to 100 No series. I don't even know what tomorrow's video is going to be, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Doc again for the clips. His link will be down in the description. Backflip for the chunder, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.